What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is tonibryanne, and in today's video I will be sharing my very controversial unpopular opinions. So last time I did this video was back in December, I believe, and I've been wanting to do another one, but I just have never had the time to do it, or I didn't put it on my content calendar. But here I am. I wrote down all my unpopular opinions that I have currently, and I'm very excited to get into this. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so starting off with my first unpopular opinion, and that is being late is rude. So there was this one TikTok user that basically documented her time getting ready to go out, and she mapped it all out and was saying I'm typically late and I'm going to record myself and try to be on time. And at the end of the video, she was not on time at all. She was running super late. I'm gonna try and find the video so I could show y'all, but that was the synopsis of the video.
Okay, I have a confession. I'm the late friend and I want to take my time today and get ready. So I'm about to start getting ready now. I have somewhere to be by 5 o'clock. It's 1:18. If I'm not ready and on time, I am joining the military today. Seriously. So everything that I have to accomplish is wash and blow dry my hair. Obviously, take a shower and stuff. I do want to put my laundry away and do my dishes before I leave the house. And I need to find something to wear. And I need to drop some orders off at the post office. So that's all the things I have to do. I have 4 hours to do. Okay, it's 1:43. Y'all know this leave out struggle of washing my hair, conditioning my real hair, letting it air dry. So while this is happening, I'm going to do the dishes and put my clothes away. Okay, it is 2:53. I have washed and blow dried my hair. I feel like I should be in my putting on makeup stage, but I'm still trying to do my hair because I wanted to do little wand curls or something like that. So y'all would never, ever, ever believe what time it is right now. You would never believe it. It's 4:06. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what happened. It's given it's no way me and Beyonce have the same 24 hours, because how is it 4:17 right now? I think I'm just be doing stuff out of order and that be messing up the time. Maybe I just be trying to do too much. I never laid down or sat down. I've been doing stuff. Well, so much for take your time look. I am probably just gonna put on foundation, eyebrows, and that's it. Y'all, I just got the where you at text. The pressure is getting worse. This is how I'm leaving out the house because it's 4:55. I'm late as fuck. Please show grace to your late friend. They be trying it. We be fucking trying. I changed my pants to jeans on the way out, and I have to undo my hair. So it's giving, I don't even.
So I am someone that really values time. I genuinely respect other people's time, and I expect that to be reciprocated for my time. I just personally feel that it's very easy to not be late. You just have to really learn how to plan out your time. Time management skills are necessary, even just with having a job. It's important and crucial to have. Now, as for the particular girl in the video, I definitely saw the effort she tried, but her trying to wash and blow dry her hair within 4 hours of leaving just sounds impossible. Every black girl knows that. So you have to make sure that you're planning accordingly, especially when these plans were made in advance. It's not like it was a last minute plan you're going out with your friends. Just have some time management skills. It's very important to have within life. I just feel being late consistently is a bad habit to develop, and it is something easy to break. People saying that this is something that you can't control, you're just always late no matter how hard you try, don't believe it. Just get some better time management skills and be a better friend. And or if you know you're going to be late, please let somebody know ahead of time before they show up when they're supposed to be, which is on time, and you show up an hour later. It's rude. It's not giving hot girl energy, and it just ain't it. It ain't it at all. My next unpopular opinion is that not everyone can or is meant to be an influencer. I have noticed quite the influx of people coming in and trying to be an influencer and quitting their 9-to-5 to become an influencer. The influencer market is becoming very much overly saturated by people that are just trying to make a quick buck. People don't understand the amount of work that goes into being an influencer, whether that's promoting products, doing vlogs every single day, doing the content that I even make. There's a lot that goes into it, and unless you're really passionate about it, it's not going to stick. A lot of people struggle with the terms of being consistent and also being original, always having to be creative on a regular basis. It's a lot, and there's a lot that goes into it. It's okay to have a 9-to-5. I don't know why people try and deter so many from having a 9 to 5, because if everybody didn't have a 9 to 5, this world would not be functioning the way it does. A lot of the content that's coming out now is very redundant, and especially when it comes to the luxury movement, whether that's Black girls in luxury or whether that's lifestyle content, the wellness content, it's becoming very much redundant once again. It's the same exact stuff. Everybody is copying the next person because they want to make as much money as that person's making, or they want to aspire to that lifestyle, and I completely get it, but it's not meant for everybody. Everybody is meant to do something, and not everyone is meant to be an influencer. My next unpopular opinion is that Black students that go to PWIs deserve some money too. So we gotta keep it real really quick, okay? I follow a lot of Black news media pages and such. Anytime someone donates to education and they're really trying to promote themselves as being there for Black people, and yes, Black Lives Matter movement, whether that's a white person or a Black person, whichever, they always donate to HBCUs, and I am all for it. Yes, donate to HBCUs, but please do not forget the little dogs. And y'all HBCU students like to try it, like, well, then you should have went to an HBCU. Baby, we all know that when it comes to HBCUs, a lot of them don't give any money, okay? There's not a lot of financial aid benefits. I understand that's because of other things that go behind it, systemic issues. I get that completely, but if I can't afford to go to that school, I'm gonna go the safer route, which is like a PWI. And I just feel that let's not forget the little dogs. There's a smaller percentage of us at those little PWIs, so like, can y'all like give us a nice little chunk of money? PWI students be fighting for their lives, especially if they go to a way PWI school like mine is like a 6%, 7% Black population. And I really had to like fight through my 4 years, and not because anyone was being racist towards me, but just having to adjust to a lifestyle that I'm not used to, and being one of the only Black student, if not Black woman student, in a classroom on a regular basis. We go through a lot, and it's definitely a journey, and I just think that we need to not forget the PWI students as well. If you're going to donate, like, there's other schools that can use the money, other students that definitely can, because even at my school, so many Black students left after their first year or their first semester there because the money just did not stick throughout all their 4 years. Like, people are still fighting for their lives at these other colleges. Let's just not forget about the little dogs. I know I probably wouldn't get money now that I'm a graduate, but for everyone else that's at PWIs that's a Black student, let's support them, let's encourage them, let's donate money to them, let's get them through these 4 years, because it could be very treacherous. My next unpopular opinion is that teen pregnancy should not be the norm. Now, I'm doing a whole separate video on this probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks, but in my personal opinion, I feel that teen pregnancy is very much so romanticized and pushed on platforms like TikTok, and all these teen moms are now making millions of dollars and is doing very well for themselves, which I am extremely happy for, because once the baby's here, once the situation happens and you choose to keep that baby, I do wholeheartedly believe that you should be supported. But it's the romanticizing of teen pregnancy that's like astounding to me. The idea of teen pregnancy should not be supported, in my own personal opinion. Now, I hope y'all are getting what I'm saying. Support the woman once she has that baby, and I hope that she does get the support. I don't think any parent should kick their kid out or just have them left to the streets or have them paying rent at their house like in the very beginning. I am not in agreement with that, okay? Let's get that clear. But I'm saying before that teen gets pregnant, let's not support the idea of that teen getting pregnant because it's cute and you have this boyfriend and y'all can make TikToks and YouTube videos and get famous off of it. I think a lot of people seeing like the girls on the MTV show Teen Mom and seeing how wealthy they got from being pregnant as teenagers, a lot of people were like, hey, like, why didn't I get on that show when I was a teen mom? There were reports of people purposely getting pregnant just to go on that show and become rich. And now on TikTok and platforms like YouTube, we see all of these YouTubers and TikTokers that were teen moms and built a platform from being a teen mom and are now doing incredibly well for themselves. But I think that it's pushing that rhetoric that it's okay to get pregnant as a teen and that it doesn't literally halt your life a bit. I'm not saying that your life is going to stop completely, but it does make your life a bit more difficult. And we all know that, especially with raising a child and if you want to raise a child well. Instead, let's push for education, figuring yourself out. Even dating, I think, should be pushed as well, but dating in a healthy manner, in a healthy way. Let's just not support teen pregnancy from the jump, and I think TikTok does that a lot. I am always running into teen moms all over my For You page that are like, you know, showing their belly and all that stuff, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Keep your baby, I'm all for it, but like the constant promotion of it, I can only imagine what it's doing to these 14-year-old girls that are seeing these teen moms showing their bellies and getting like 500K likes, and they're like, oh my god, like they made a platform off of this. It's a little scary, but if you are a teen mom, definitely rooting for you. So in synopsis of what I'm trying to say, because I'm making sure I'm saying it all right, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm clearly saying until I watch this video back. If a girl gets pregnant and she decides to keep it, support her, help her through this journey. I completely am all for that. But let's not support the idea of teen pregnancy, because it will hold a lot of people back, because a child is literally your entire world before you can even develop into your own person and make yourself your whole world. My next unpopular opinion is that the natural hair community is very much annoying. So I'm all for rocking your curls, taking care of your hair. I'm all for it. But dang, black women can't do anything with their hair without someone saying, oh my god, you're damaging your natural hair. Y'all, we get it. Hair is just hair. It will grow back. If a black woman decides to perm her hair, that's her hair. Let her do it. If a black woman decides to go and get a sew-in, let her do it. If she wants to wear wigs all the time, let her do it. I just don't understand why black women are constantly put inside this box where they can't do anything. Even if a black woman decides to cut her hair, it's like this whole thing. Or if she decides not to cut it because she wants to retain length, it's a whole thing. It's just always something.
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about.
It's like, just let people do what they want to do with their hair. It'll grow back. It's okay. Like, I don't understand why we just are so hairmatized. And what I mean by hairmatized is that we're so obsessed with our hair, and like hair is just so important. No other group of people does this but black women, and it's just so annoying. Just let people do what they want with their hair. I feel like I'm pretty versatile in my hair. I never have had a sew-in before, but I will soon, okay? I want to try it out. I got my first like wig installed not too long ago, but like I like the style. It's cute. It looks good. Just let people do what they want with their hair. It doesn't matter. Like, please, just let people do what they want. My next unpopular opinion is that there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting an apartment at a young age. So I know people are saying like the opposite now on social media. Like they'll go along the lines of, people always say you need to rush and move out your household, or only black people say this stuff, like you have to rush. And a lot of people are like, don't get an apartment, it's just a waste of money, you need to buy a house first. I get it. But dang, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting an apartment. I don't think there's anything wrong with being excited about moving out. Now I do think you should have your finances in order before you move out, but there's something so important about having your own space and kind of figuring out adulthood before you're 30 and being able to buy a house, because an apartment is kind of like a starter home if you think about it. It's like a little bit of a practice of living on your own, understanding bills and all the expenses that comes with being a human being and being alive. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay for somebody wanting to move out their house because their household is very toxic and they want to have their own space. I just think that people always like to make others feel like they're faking the funk of this lifestyle because they choose to live on their own. Like, that's not always the case. Some people just generally like to live on their own, or some people really are making that money and can live on their own and support themselves. Basically, the whole idea of like hustle culture and you just got to keep grinding, make sure your student loans are paid off before you move out, and I just don't think it's worth it. I don't want to be living at my parents' house until I'm 30. That's just my own personal opinion. I want to have my own space. Like, even me, I'm in my childhood bedroom right now. I've outgrown this space significantly. Like, my stuff can't even fit in here anymore. I want to get my own space, and I am going to get my own space. But at the same time, I'm not judging anybody that decides to stay home and wants to build and stack up the money that they have to get like a better apartment, or want to buy a house after, or buy like a townhome or something. I'm all for it, but just don't judge others or talk down on people that do decide to get apartments or move away from home. You don't know what happens behind closed doors, and you don't know these people personally. Everybody makes their own decisions for themselves. I think we all should respect that. And my last unpopular opinion is that Kanye West is the problem. It hurts me to say this. I have nothing against the Kardashians, but y'all know I'm all for my people, okay? But I'm gonna correct us when we're wrong. Kanye knew who Kim was before he married her and had 172 kids with her, okay? But him now coming for who she was in the past and her sexual history and the fact that she's a white woman makes absolutely no sense. You chose to marry her. You chose this to be the mother of your children. Don't come for her now and ask for support from the black community because y'all are beefing. I don't think that's okay. And even with the latest drama of him wanting his kids to go to the school that he built, the Donda School, I've seen photos of the school. The school is brand new. If I was Kim, I wouldn't want my kids at that school either. Like, my kids are not going to be poster children for some school to entice other people to bring their children to that school. No. I'm sure Kim has her children in a very prestigious, nice school wherever they're from. I would have my kids stay there as well. I just think that he constantly does this victim blaming thing, and though I do think Kim definitely antagonized him behind closed doors, though I don't know for sure, I think that you set this upon yourself. You chose Kim, you thought that she was the prize, and you treated her as such. Don't come crying back to the black community after you feel that she's going against you. Period. Alright, y'all, so that is the end of this video. Those are my unpopular opinions of 2022 right now. Please comment down below your unpopular opinions, or if you agree or disagree with any of my unpopular opinions. I'd love to know, and I'm so excited to read all of the comments. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.